Yo, what is up, everyone? Sephiroth here, and you see it. I am here with Charlie Manderp as Alice, Torfin as Dr. Dankbra, and Evil 420 Monster, Evil User as Ryder. We also have our guest still here, Static. He is going to be playing Caxus. I did it.
You said it.
Oh my gosh, we weren't live last time, but I could not get his name right until the very last time, and then I was still like so upset with myself it took me so long. Okay, we are about to do this. We are going live on D&D. You'll see that our roles are on the side whenever we get those. And basically we're doing a Hunter D&D. It is going to be for the very experimental, but basically with 5th edition there was a lot of things that we could reskin. I can give you guys a quick recap. Down a tiny part of the music, just so anyone's like mumbling or anything, it's not drowning it out. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So, for those of y'all that missed it, last time on Hunter DND, Alice, Torfin, and Ryder got told that their examinations numbers and had to find a 4th member of their group to proceed. They team up with a masked mobster called Caxus. I give you a thumbs up, Caxus, because I got your name right again. Prince Ted the Examiner made the groups come up with a performance, and Caxus performed an odd magic trick, and they continued down an assigned tunnel. Waiting for them down that tunnel was Solkun and Eder, who just got done eating their 2 partners, and they said that they only wanted Caxus and tried to let the rest of the party move on. Torfin and Ryder tried to strike a deal with the shark people, and then they got attacked. So everyone ended up banding together and defeating the 2 shark people, and it was actually very beautiful and anime-ish. Instead of killing them, Eder was allowed to take Solkun back and get healed, and the party continued down the tunnel. Even after you saw them eat people, even after they attacked you, you guys stopped whenever the dude, he broke down, and you guys let him go. That was the most anime shit ever.
Oh.
And you guys ended up sleeping and traveling another day, and after a whole nother day's travel, you guys got to the end of the tunnel, and it was revealed that a village was getting attacked by soldiers and getting burned down. What up, evil users here? Ryder's pretty hot, says somebody. Oh, who's that, evil Webby? Okay. So you guys are going to figure out, go ahead and get your heads put together, because you need to figure out what exactly you're going to do. Now that you're reaching the end of this tunnel, you just got done kind of going through your first exam. It kind of got revealed that, you know, someone is obviously going after the mobster and fucking with, but at the same time, you guys were also being targeted. So that's something that you guys can share in a sense. But you finally made it out of the tunnel, and there is a village getting attacked. Don't tell me what you're doing yet. Hold on. The episode's finally about to start. Oh, I thought I had it saved here. Hold on. It's here. Why am I running into dirty jokes? What is this? Okay. Strange beasts and monsters, vast riches, hidden treasures, evil haunts, uncharted frontiers, the mysterious unknown. The people captivated by the magic of those words are called
Hunter.
All right, class. I give you a C effort. All right.
I was gonna scream.
I give you a C. Hunters.
I was gonna see if you were gonna scream it.
Ooh, what was that? Someone. Oh, you hosted us?
You will host.
Okay. So you guys, all together. Orphan. Caxus is off here. That was actually Static right there. That was doing his blurb. All right, so let's get this into it. Who wants to do what? So basically, let me describe this one more time. You guys traveled another day after sleeping, and It was slowly getting drier as you were making your way out of this tunnel, and you finally got out of it, and there was like, some light at the end of it, but other than it being sunlight, it was fire, and it wasn't a campfire. It was a village getting burned down by these soldiers. You kind of are tucked away in this area.
Yeah.
You guys are still pretty much in the tunnel, able to peek out and see what's going on. You're able to see that there's dead townspeople and there's dead soldiers
That's a
kind of
pile
piled up.
pieces.
Yeah, that's just a pile of pieces right there.
Those are dead.
Yeah, there's one person still pushing his wheelbarrow, if you see it. He was just
Oh,
trying to farm.
Oh man.
Oh,
Is
no.
there anybody,
Yeah, I'm gonna need to make a
You guys
perception.
already saw that there was like a group of people that kind of ran by, like a group of 8 soldiers, and that there's a group of like 8 soldiers, and then there's a group of like a massive group, and someone that seems like a captain that's going with the bigger groups that are going through the town. He's the one that's pointing out which house to go into, and they seem to just go in and out real quick and then throw fire on top of it. What's going on? But there hasn't been, since the one group ran by you guys nearer the tunnels, it really hasn't been too many people close to y'all's area. But you do see that the bodies are right there, and you're kind of in the middle of town. You can sneak out, you can maybe sneak around, but you definitely see people in distress.
Are we 100% sure that the bodies are dead?
I guess you can't say you're 100% sure. There could be someone pretending. It could be someone just knocked out. That's a good question. You guys are a little bit away, and it's hard to tell from this.
And the only way
distance.
you're
It's
gonna
dark.
find out is if you walk out there, Ryder.
I can take a look. Perception check. Yeah, I was gonna go stealth and stuff here in a second. The given.
Talking about checking pockets already.
Hey, they're dead. They don't.
If they're dead.
If they're dead.
Okay. So is one of y'all stealthing your way up there?
I want to do a perception check first. I want to kind of look around to see if there's anybody in the vicinity that might be.
Okay, so you rolled a stealth check of 13, and you're kind of just crawling up there. Mike, go ahead and roll your perception check. Oh, you got a 24. Oh, do you have night vision?
Don't believe.
I believe you have disadvantage on
llama.
the fact that it's nighttime and there's only dim light here and there from the fires. It's more so they get disadvantage whenever
matter.
they're looking for you in perception.
I rolled
yeah.
one less.
Oh wow, that's
I don't know
two
how much
great
that-
rolls. Yeah,
I
let's
don't
get
know
those
how
good
much
rolls out of the way just for perceptions.
I know. I'm gonna beef it later.
You don't really see anything extra than what I'm describing right now as far as the last people that walked away, but you do hear that in the building, guys, that you hear like children screaming,
Oh man,
and that you hear them
I'm gonna
kind of wailing
I'm
in
gonna
there.
have to go that direction.
So you pick up that, but you don't really see anything extra. You can't really see any guards that way, and you go over there and you start picking the pockets very stealthily, and it seems to you that someone's already done this with these bodies.
Would be smart.
No one likes a pre-rated corpse.
So I'm gonna let these guys know
And what's up, Hidden Llama?
that I hear what sounds like children building there. And we should probably go check that.
Okay. What's up? Wrong
perfect.
scene.
No,
We're
it was
good.
perfect though.
Yeah,
It was
just out of
perfect.
nowhere.
We're back.
All right, we're back, guys. We just had to move the one of the mics started trying to fall, so we just had to re-clip it. We back. All right, so you have another stealth check that you have. Alice says that she's just gonna keep watch for right now from the cave. So I guess Cactus. I guess y'all two are gonna go towards the scream.
Oh yeah.
Stealthily. Cactus, are you going with them? I guess you're gonna let them know that you have.
Ain't right behind you.
So like Mike had like a 24. Was it a nat 20?
No.
So like would I see something different if I did a proficiency? Or is that the only thing?
If you hit a nat 20.
Right.
I mean, you
'Cause I rolled
might
an
hear or
18 in the
see more because you have, nat 20s are always like just crazy good.
Yeah.
But he did have such a good roll that he was able to pick up a sound that was really not in his area. You can see maybe where the soldiers are going through. So I guess Cactus, before he went and started following them, did give you a sash and some tan pants. That seems to be what all the soldiers are wearing. And he went and followed you guys. He took the sash and tan pants off of the soldiers. I don't know. You guys might want to take the time to change or not.
Do they have an 8-foot tall pair of pants?
Are your pants
They're
8
stretchy.
foot tall?
So, they don't really fit you, no. I'm not gonna say they fit, no, but you can make them fit, bro.
Definitely want
sport
to
those
change my
tights,
clothes.
man.
I'm
I'm gonna put
always
those
down
tights
for
on.
an outfit.
You're definitely rocking.
Definitely some schmeat.
I'm always down for an outfit change.
Okay, so Charlie Manderp is switching from just the common clothes. I mean, you can still put your leather on top of it. I mean, some soldiers are wearing it, some soldiers are not. So she still has her sash and her tan, but it's going to take you a little bit of time as you're taking your equipment on and off. Get that on real quick. But you're kind of sitting back anyways.
I don't really have much equipment anyways.
You're
It's
kind of
mostly
sitting
just
back
like
anyways. Yeah, it's mainly,
nice little
mainly
leather.
unbuckling your armor more than anything and kind of putting your belt back on
Yeah.
for
Does
your
mine
rapier.
count as instantaneous? Because it'd be like changing my pants real quick. I
You
don't
not
wear
have
armor.
clothes?
I don't wear armor. I'm a monk.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
actually,
just
yeah,
in
that's
normal
how it
clothes.
is whenever they're supposed to get ready for sleeping, and if they're not like proficient enough to be able to sleep in their armor, like yeah, they got to sit there forever and get ready. And then in the morning, they're supposed to get ready as well if they're wearing any sort of armor. Chainmail way worse. But yeah, you're literally a monk. Same with barbarians. You just kind of, I guess I can throw this on since I'm not really wearing much. Everybody else would have to change real quick. Were you
So,
taking time to change, I guess, with them? All right. So you guys are going to start making your way towards the area. You got this map out, but there's really nothing being popped in yet. So I guess because it is going around the corner, there was like a building in y'all's way, so you really only heard what was going on. You can roll a perception check as you're getting around this corner to see what you see here, if there's anything extra, if you're gonna miss anything. Let's let one person, whoever's gonna be in front, because they're gonna have to relay the message.
You guys are both.
I already rolled because I just went for it.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's because I was walked away from the mic as I was trying to figure out what was going on with Charlotte. I wasn't really by the mic while that was going on.
But if we're done changing and you're moving on, then you're back in front. Definitely not me.
All right, well, I guess
All right.
since I'm in front, I'm going to make the perception.
Okay,
I was.
you have it at disadvantage.
Ooh.
16, 14. I mean, those aren't terrible. Both of those aren't even under 10. And you're like, oh, that hurts.
It's because I got +5. Like, the rolls were really low.
Okay, so you hear the screams and you know they're still coming from somewhere inside the building. And you actually see a band of 6 soldiers walk out of the building. And they seem to look over at you and they see you and they're going to actually say, I guess towards the biggest guy. And they're going to say, oh, we got a treat for you guys. We haven't seen you around here. Here. And he tosses you a torch. I guess go ahead and do your sleight of hand real quick. Okay. So you catch it, no problem. He says, these people have fucking nothing. Torch it. And he's pointing at the place that you hear the kids screaming.
All right, I'm going to toss it towards the house, but purposely miss it. Like, I failed to throw. Like I threw it with my offhand or something. Awkward.
All right, go ahead and roll
Performance.
performance, I guess.
Don't crit fail. You crit fail, the house is on fire. Well,
Please don't print.
oh god, don't burn.
Yeah,
Torfin.
you just kind of toss it at the ground. And he goes, "Come on, you a big guy throws like that. Go ahead and just get in there if you got to and drop it on the hay." He picks it up for you and is holding it out. Like, you don't gotta throw it if you're that bad. Don't worry. Wesley throws just like you. Oh, sorry. Getting a little loud.
I'll take it and I'll walk into the house with the torch.
Okay. You see, okay, and you're going in with him. That's nice. So you see that there's, children in the corner crying, and they recognize your sash and your tan pants, and they just start trembling away from you and say, please no, you already left us with nothing. Where's Mom? Where's Dad?
Is there like a giant sack or something in there, like something or a sheet that I can just wrap all them up and carry them out like I'm a villain?
You want to wrap them all up?
I just want to scoop them up real quick. They're kids; they can't weigh that
All right,
much.
go ahead and you can see a sheet on the bed, and blankets. There's like bags for apples and stuff half filled.
I guess I'm gonna dump some of those out and see if I can, put them all. I'm gonna try to tell them. Well, that's gonna be your job.
I was about to say they
your
start
job is you're gonna have to
screaming.
tell them that we're gonna take them somewhere. No, not the guys outside. You gotta convince the kids to get in the sack.
And while they're doing this on the inside, I'd like to move around towards the back of the house.
I'm not gonna
to
be
make
able
sure
to. I'm big and
see if
scary.
there's a window or something. Maybe I can like open up and let them out the back window.
That's probably a much better plan than my plan.
Yeah,
but
I was on.
because my intelligence told me need to get them
If
out.
anything, that might
I
be.
was on board.
So, Mike, did you already? So who was gonna attempt to talk to these kids? All right, come on up here, Static.
So I'm gonna convince the kids to get into the bags quiet,
Okay.
so that we can put them outside the window that Torfin over there is opening in the bag, so that they don't, no soldiers or anything like that see, kids climbing out. They just see like bags being thrown out the window.
So you go. So how are you wanting to persuade them? Are you wanting to deceive them? Are you wanting to intimidate them? Like, how are you going to talk
Whatever.
to these children?
Let's try
Whatever
to
you-
use persuasion. 'Cause that seems
What are you
like-
gonna say to these children as persuading?
Look, we're not with the fucking soldiers.
Okay.
We're the sky. We're gonna try to get you out of here, but you gotta trust us. I need you to climb in these bags.
All right. Go ahead and roll your persuasion. We just have a basic number for frightened children. That's a little hard because they're frightened and they've been, okay.
Okay.
So he rolls an 8, which is not quite enough for this to work out. So these children are screaming and say, no, please don't take us. Just leave us here, please. Please, we don't want to go anywhere. Ah!
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you...
I'm sorry.
He tried to convince them nicely that they tried to, in the soldiers' uniforms that just burned down some of their village and possibly killed some of their people they know around them. Just get in this bag and you'll be okay. We're not with the soldiers. And it didn't work out.
So I'm gonna try to use persuasion this time, but I'm gonna do it a little bit differently.
Okay.
Can I roll for it first and then tell you, or do you?
Counting on what you're trying to say, it might not be persuasion. I might deem it intimidation. I might deem it.
Oh, that is true.
Okay.
Okay, so I wanted to persuade them that if they get into these bags, they will not be burnt.
That they won't be burnt alive. Sadly, the way that the rolls work and them not trusting you, there's no, oh, I'll persuade him now, and then I'll persuade him now, and then I'll persuade him now.
Okay.
So you trusted him to persuade him, and he failed, and the kids don't trust you right now. It kind of like maybe if Jack walks in, it might be like make a little bit more sense that they don't see him as with you. But right now you kind of made you let him decide to do the persuasion for y'all because you came in as a group, and I guess you both are sitting there with a bag, smiling. Hey, what's going on in there? Guys, just drop the torch, or did you find something? I hear they wonder if you're trying to get some slaves or something, or you want those children? What are you doing in there?
Yeah, I didn't know there was kids in here. I'll take them, and then we can burn them down.
You'll take them to burn the kids?
No, I know that's probably what it sounds like because speech isn't that great.
You notice from in between the two buildings that's opposite from all this commotion, there is one of the huge set of soldiers heading their way with the soldier captain. So it's just kind of a bigger guy. He's obviously wearing more armor, and I say about double of the normal soldiers that were already with them is heading their direction.
Towards these guys?
Yeah, towards these guys. Kind of like exactly where Torfin is at the window attempting to get them out from the back. They're starting to make their way that way as all this is going on. Yeah, that window, they really don't have much of a window.
Is there any way that I can shoot an arrow close by to them to give them a warning signal? Or are they in a weird enough spot that's not going to happen?
You can definitely shoot at Torfin. Shoot beside Torfin. Go ahead and just make a roll, and basically as long as it's not a 1. As long as it's not a 1, you'll shoot, like, because you're not going against anything's AC right now. As long as you don't crit, you got control of this thing. Right? As long as it's not a 1, you'll have complete control of this situation. That's usually what happens is it's going to be a 1 now.
Alice uses pinning shot on Torfin.
Okay. And this will at least, like, it doesn't need to have a note or anything on it. It'll pretty much force you to look over your soldier.
You'll notice
and
my
you'll be
arrow.
Like, oh shit.
Do I need to roll a perception if
to see if you're smart enough to know what it means.
No, you need to come in here and roll a persuasion.
Really, once they get close enough to you, because they're marching along, you'll naturally hear the footsteps, even if you're not looking that direction. Okay, so she didn't roll a 1, she rolled 2 1s beside each other. That's an 11, I heard.
I was about, wait, what? She rolled 2 1s? That's terrible.
All right, so she, so you get something zoom by your ear and hit the wall, and Torfin, you like zoom, and like you look to where it's coming from, and you notice that there's a bunch of soldiers and someone that's obviously like a bit more in command telling them where to go, and they're heading right towards you guys, like ETA a minute tops.
All right, I want to dive in the window.
Okay, so
come with me if you want
I'll roll an acrobatics. Do some fancy flip.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do acrobatics with it. Why not?
Nat 20.
A nat 20. So you pretty much get to describe however you want to come into this area. You can just like, just friggin' do whatever you want into this window.
I want to do a diving roll to a handstand, double front flip, bounce off the wall, land it right in front of the children, and then be like, come with me if you want to live.
Remember what?
Do I need to roll a persuasion, or was that so epic that they're just like, yeah, I'm following this guy?
If that's part of your nat 20 for your acrobatics and that's what you're using it for, oh man. I mean, that's hard to top, guys. That's hard to just be like, yeah, the kids are just like not impressed. No, they obviously get like, whoa. And they kind of heard that these people were trying to convince them. They see that they're not attacking you. You guys aren't attacking each other. So they say, okay, mister, I'll do whatever you say. What do we got to do to get out of here?
You gotta get
Gotta get in this bag.
you gotta get in the bag. So that way the big man over there can carry you and he can run a whole lot faster.
So you see the little girl shaking, and you see that her brother kind of grabs her hand and says, "Okay, these guys are gonna get us out of here, okay?" And she just goes, "Mm-hmm."
Oh,
I
No,
thought it
just
was,
you.
I thought there was a whole bunch.
yeah, you made it sound like there's a
No.
house full of youngins.
No, just you. Just you.
Oh, dude, I could have just snatched them. And
We don't
jumped
need
out
a
the
bag. They just throw them on our backs and run.
Well, no, we the bag's to hide
Oh,
them
yeah, that's
from the
true.
other people.
Okay.
We didn't know
Well,
other
that's
people
all-
were coming
that's
until
a
you
whole lot
dived in
easier.
through the
Alright,
window.
so, I guess you guys got him in the bag, or are you gonna burn their house and just walk out?
yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna place it out the back, little ways away, so they don't catch on fire, and we're gonna set the house.
I'll slip back out the window with them and stash them, and then come back around the house like I was covering the
Are you
back
gonna go
door.
back out the
I
window?
hope.
Yeah, I'll go back out.
I
You're-
hope that the burning building singes
Well, I'll go out a
off
window
the
they
le-
can't see from the direction they're walking
Okay,
out.
okay. I was about, you're gonna go out the same window?
No,
I
no.
hope
like,
the
Oh,
burning.
they're right there. I'm glad that you said something. 'Cause I was about to be like, go ahead and roll a stealth. Let's see if you like. Hey guys, windows, right? Real fun. All right, so you sneak out the side to the right as compared to where they were. So you're coming around the corner with the rest of them, and Mike's burning the building down and walking out the front, and it got real quiet. What did y'all do to those kids? I mean, not to say I wasn't about to just burn them alive, but did you just really... How could you look in their eyes and do it?
I just want to smile,
Just want to give them
just like a real creepster smile.
I told you we
Full
picked the right guys for
grin.
the job, and you see even a couple of the other people kind of quivering, and now the captain is coming up. He goes, "What do we got here? Hey, what loot do you got over there? Come on, let's bring it in. Come on." And you see several other people kind of throw down dishes. They throw down random like heirlooms that look like they're from, chains and everything. Okay, flipping a piece of gold down there, and he goes, "Oh, really? Someone actually had some gold in this town? I'm surprised." He sticks it right in his pocket. Are you gonna? He's kind of annoyingly looking up at you and realizing you haven't moved to show what you found.
And I hope you got bro.
Throw a rock in the pile.
Torfin feels on. I'm sorry that I put you like. Torfin feels very like, why are you doing this to me, dude? Like he's looking at me like, bro, are you serious? I said they were coming. They were on their way.
I know.
You snuck back in with them. You guys have been pretty successful so far. Alice helped out. She let you guys know that it was happening. You popped in and saved the fucking day so far. But now he's asking you to present your goods.
You said there's a pile of goods here currently?
Yeah, he's got a couple people have been throwing things on the ground. He picked up the
There
gold
any
piece.
other
You see him
sack?
looking at a dagger. There isn't really any other sacks. No.
Okay. Hmm. Might be difficult, guys.
The kids are on the bag on his shoulder right now.
I didn't know.
Well, the house was about to get. They burned the house down afterwards.
I
They
was-
did what they were supposed to.
I-
Right now, they're
I didn't expect him to ask me if it
they're
was
being
loot.
soldiers. They got this dude convinced that he killed a couple kids.
And then I got a bag of kids on my shoulder. I was gonna
they're
try
being
and slide a
quiet.
hand my bag for another bag when I would put it down in the pile, but there are no other bags.
I almost want to just like, well, just because I saw you do it before, you can open up a portal.
Imagination.
Like I could throw like a
You
bedroll or
do.
something at you and
And actually,
swap it out. And like,
I
this-
decided that your dailies are
That's all.
like you can
They're
only use them
fine.
once per combat, but they're not going to go towards your.
But I don't
win.
know how your power
Go
works.
more
All I know is
towards
last time you
your
disappeared and
attack and
reappeared.
your defense powers. So you
Yeah,
can still use.
unfortunately, that
You should
only
be able to
works
use
for
both
me.
your powers at least once a day because they're dailies.
You have,
and the other one you can do twice a day.
if you took the stacks.
The other one you can do twice a day that you just can't do
Actually, you know,
both
I've
in the same
never
combat.
attempted
I was like,
to move
just move.
with another.
But yeah, I was
person.
kind of like, oh, he should have had access to both of his skills in one
That
day.
is-
That's kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
You did.
That's up to you. I don't know.
This is all like eye contact conversation between us, and like right now we're just like having this whole conversation and over.
You'll still have your
Yeah,
men
it's like we're
complete,
having.
that's not spinning your
It's
men.
like, what are you
Because your
doing?
dailies are just your
tell them
dailies. Your men is
something.
using it for
Teleport, you
defense and
shadowy bastard.
you haven't had to use it yet because we've been using it. We'll have to figure it out. So you're the only one. Okay.
Because I was about to just make a huge. I was about to, like, game or something, just to get him to look at me.
Come on
I
up.
was about to honestly attempt to.
Captain,
teleport
penny for your
with him.
thoughts. And I'm gonna try to use my ability to control his brain. I think he has to roll a wisdom save.
So, penny for your thoughts is what he actually called it. Oh my gosh. So he gave him a piece of. So whenever he put a piece of gold into the pile and the captain picked it up, the way that he has his ability in Hunter x Hunter and his condition is that if you're holding a piece of gold that he's in, he can attempt to manipulate you and control you. So now the captain actually has to roll a charisma saving throw, and if he fails, he'll be under an hour-long manipulation. So he has to do a wisdom saving throw of 14. You go ahead and just. It's gonna say you, but I'm just gonna 20 here. It's plus 2. 9. So no. That character is instantly takes the effect and condition, and you see kind of like a gloss over in the eyes, but he all of a sudden goes from getting mad at him, wondering what's going on with the bag, to all right, guys, this is a pretty good haul. So let's, I guess, go ahead and bring it back. And he just grabs the rest of the stuff and starts walking back, finishing what he was doing. He says, "What's up with that house not being burned down? Burn it down now!" And he's walking away. He was pointing at a different one.
Oh.
And he's walking back the way that he came from, like he's taking all the treasure to a specific place. So you guys got the kids now. You guys are able to walk away. The people are following the captain.
Take
And
the kids back to the cave.
Well, we don't need to go back to the
Come
cave.
to mama.
You're coming out of the cave, so we need to get
Come to
Alice
mama.
and continue moving through the village.
Wait,
to
they're
get
going
past
to the cave?
village. No, we came out of the cave.
They went back between the two houses.
We
One of the
came to
houses
cave.
actually up
We're
against the
trying to
cave.
Continue on our journey.
Well, we need
so
to-
She
well, see,
needs
that's-
to come to us. And we need to continue on the direction of travel.
With the kids, though?
Well, we need to get them
There's no
somewhere
other
safe.
survivors, or do we still have to search?
We're their parents
That's all
now.
you've heard so far, and you've only seen these.
I'm sorry, but they were orphans. They have nobody to take care
Yeah,
of
you
them.
know
only
what?
seen
We
the
should take
few
them with
bodies.
us
The only survivors
and
you've seen so
adopt
far
them.
is the tons.
But I
You guys
said
literally
we're their
had.
parents now.
If things went sour and for some reason they found y'all suspicious and attacked you, you just had 14 soldiers walk away and 1 captain walk away.
Almost like
I was
That's
about to
a
say.
lot of people.
Kids
I was
can be
offended. I was
used.
It doesn't take
Kids
a
can
lot
be
to-
used in our ploys, though. Like we can put they're cute. We can make them do fun things.
Hear me out. There are kids now, but I know a family that will take them in. A mafia family.
Oh God.
We'll probably get paid well.
I was about to
they would
say
get
they
taken
wouldn't
care
live
of.
terrible lives living
They
with
would
the
live
mafia.
really great lives. Like they would be.
I mean, sure, they gotta do things.
I heard there's a city for trash, so I mean, we could always go.
What? I was about to say,
No.
dude,
We're
what?
taking care of these
Holy shit.
babies.
I'm kidding. Nobody hate me.
I just think that they could work for us. I think they could work for us. I think that we could like.
Well, I
send
mean,
them-
technically,
like, have you watched
how
any
old are these
series
kids?
ever where
They're
like
5
children
and
were
6.
being used to
Oh.
like pickpocket and
Yeah.
stuff? We
Right.
could like we
real
could use
young,
them.
real young.
the
Like,
mafia recruits out of Meteor
One of them
City.
seemed like
I
they were too
mean,
scared to
would've
talk as far as
eventually
the
maybe
girl,
made
and the
it to
other
a
one
family.
wasn't talking
They
well.
were strong.
And that's why they were just like, screw it, we're gonna burn it. They didn't even want to bother with it.
So my thing is we know his magic trick, or we know what he can kind of do with it, right? 'Cause I know that's all. It's like so like should we
We still
search the
got
town and see if there's
time.
another person there that they might recognize and we can leave them, or should we carry them with us to go? I would say follow the captain.
Yeah, I mean, as
and
far
his
as what
friend.
you guys see, there's only like a little bit of width, and you'll see you can get out of town, or you can keep going more further into town where they went. But the town isn't that long. You guys go 7 more houses down, it's done. This village, that's it.
Well, they're only like 5 or 6. I don't know if they can survive by themselves. I can't do that. Oh.
So you're gonna try to escape with them, or are you gonna try to
Hey, we
follow?
walk away.
I mean, follow the soldiers, which that with kids.
I mean, if there's one thing I know about kids and
Uh.
animals, they are not helpless.
He's not
God damn
wrong.
it.
Or maybe they are.
They seemed pretty helpless. They looked like they were gonna about to. You guys definitely had the upper hand in the exchange. I mean, you got Mama. They seem to be definitely latching on to the person that has been sitting in the back and hasn't been around. You know, they've been intimidated by men soldier all day, so just being around a female seems to calm them down some. Motherly instincts.
My
they're
babies.
They're 5 and 6 years old. So you guys are, I guess, kind of back
should
at the.
watch
Do
front
you
of the
want to
cave.
learn how to steal?
You saw which way they
definitely
went.
need to watch her.
It looks like looks like soldiers are definitely making their way to the center of town, and you guys kind of have, you can go back the direction you went and maybe just scoot out of town, or you can continue to go into town. You guys are like
I say
kind
we
of
get the
open
hell
world
out of
right here,
here.
and you guys are back at the cave entrance.
I'm gonna.
I
I
did
kind
not want to come here.
I kind
I
of
wanted
want to go
to go.
towards the center of town with them. There, I'm already kind of familiar as the creepy big guy, so I can kind of blend in with the back. I think I'm gonna stealthily kind of follow them, but
Creepy big.
Okay.
kind of what I what I gave them.
How many kids
I
do
go
I
with-
have now?
Only
Two?
2. They only found 2 in one
You're
building so
controlling the guy,
far.
so you can just be like, is there anything?
They haven't
Going
heard
to
any
a-
other
That's
screams.
not bad. Just
I'm-
two? That's not
We
bad.
name them Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, they probably already have names. They're like 4
I
and
don't care, they
5.
have
He
new names.
can hurt himself once, but when he
You
does
can tell
hurt
them that they have
himself,
to use different
he
names
will
now.
be able to
Aliases,
possibly
yeah. Make
get
it sound
out.
cool and name them something like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Send them back into the cave after the
Mike
shark
goes, you should
guys.
send him somewhere.
No,
He's the
I'm
captain.
in
He's
the
like,
cave.
oh, I didn't even think of that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't send them in the cave.
Still have to make them
Kill each other.
Oh,
Perfect.
wow.
Perfect. That's the best
then
thing
he
I've
could-
heard.
but then
I
he
love
could-
it.
You don't know.
Wait, what if you turn yourself into the captain?
You,
Turn yourself into the captain. Can't you do that?
that's the other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already had a roll against it. He's pretty much got him for an hour. There is no rolling a 1 to tell him what to do at this point. He's got him for an
It's
hour
also
right
a
now.
50-50 chance that it would work.
No, I was gonna say it would confuse the men,
Yeah.
and then yeah, right. But no, then they wouldn't have a captain, and they'd be chaos.
Everyone's trying to figure out what to do with Static's powers right now.
Well, I was just saying, if you turned yourself into him, that would cause
I'm
chaos
Right now, Static
between
has
their
complete
group.
manipulation of the captain. That's how he was able to get them to walk away.
Not smart
And he
enough
has
to
the
come
gold
up with
coins
other
still.
plan than
Unless for some strange reason.
I like his idea. He has a whole hour. He should be able to just send them out and then send them away.
send him out.
I know he doesn't want to turn into the captain.
The only bad thing is I'm gonna have to be in the fight. All of them. I'm part of the herd.
I figured you guys were discussing this before you left. I didn't figure that you already went that way.
No,
It
I
would have
thought you
to
guys
start.
already
Oh,
brought
that
the
is-
babies to
that
me.
is
You
true.
guys
I
were-
figured you would either stealth behind them or
I
you were
thought
just
they
gonna
were
try to
back at the
blend
cave
in.
with me. Who brought the babies to the cave to me?
Everyone seemed to make their way back.
No, I'm
Like-
still.
Okay,
what?
okay.
I'm going out.
Come up here, Static. You got so much talking you doing.
So I figured we bring the kids to the cave, and then we're having like a discussion of like, should we do? I'm throwing out my idea of like, well, I could have the captain order them to kill themselves, then out the first they can spread the loot around a little bit more, and then once we're done doing that, send some of them away. I also am accepting ideas.
My idea was just to send them away, but it's it's your power. And
The Lord requires your return to the castle.
Right. A or B? It's up to Static.
I am not opposed to the idea of thinning the herd just because they're obviously bad guys and it's not like they're gonna like. I feel like they could cause more damage down the
And also,
road.
to be fair, I don't have to see him to like send a command, do I? We don't even have to go over there.
So why don't you just tell them, oh, the village is destroyed. This is the loot. Let's continue
Okay.
on. And
Or,
they just
and hear me out,
Well, that's
we
gonna
have
happen.
murder you.
That's
We
gonna
can
happen
loot
either
while
way.
you're out.
Either way, they're gonna move on.
all right,
Yeah.
so
But how many?
I'm gonna send the command to make the captain say, "Hey, it would be great if there were less people to share the loot." Why
Because
don't
we
you guys
obviously
figure out how to
didn't
deal
get
with
much
that?
loot. There obviously wasn't much loot to begin with.
Exactly.
So
so they might be more deprived.
Okay.
ready to
oh
crave.
man,
So this is what
We're making
happens
it-
here. This
Like,
is a
we're
pretty
like,
weird twist. It's a pretty weird twist. So you guys got into this
Okay,
place. There was several encounters. So you guys could have maybe just attacked right away to try to save the children. Instead, you blended in as them. Somehow got them away. Alice let you know that there was more people coming, so you were able to sneak out a different window. Everything seemed to work out at this point, and now the captain walked away because you have control of him. And with continued control of him, you're gonna tell him to tell all of his people to attack and kill each other. Is what's happening, and the dude is saying this out of his mouth right now to everybody. Is what's happening, and the reaction is people are like, "Say what?" It's like, you just told us to kill each other. He's like, "Hold on, what's really wrong with him?" And
well, it's more of a command.
No.
hear me out. Let me finish.
he didn't command it. He suggested
Hear me out. Just let me
it.
finish. Let me finish. You're getting ahead of yourself. Let me finish. So what happens is that you hear a weird the body's in front of you. Someone go, "Hey guys, I think something weird's happening with one of the captains. I need you to come over here." And you actually see some of the dead bodies sit up and be like, "Wait, what's going on?" And then a bunch of lights click on, and the fires kind of start extinguishing themselves on top of the buildings. And you see Prince Ted say, "That was quite a show," and come out of one of the buildings and start clapping. My. See, acting is really a part of hunting, is it not?
Oh my God.
You guys,
What the
Ooh,
fuck?
I cannot believe those were twists and turns. You all officially passed the first part of the hunter exam.
I
And you
don't
see
get
some
to-
of the dead bodies get up, and even the kid.
I knew.
I don't
knew
get to
should've
keep the
checked those dead
babies?
The
bodies.
kid's actually an old person, and man, thank you. That was great.
I
Oh
don't get to
man,
keep
thank
the
you, Mama.
babies.
Oh, wow.
Really? All
Took
of it
my
was
babies
fake.
away from me.
All of
I'm
this was
dead.
fake for you.
That's not
I'm
what I would
never
be
playing
worried
this
about.
game again.
You just had an old man.
Yeah,
all
they
up
literally
in
stopped,
your
and
junk.
the main hunter examiner knew what was going on.
Wow.
He could see the manipulation of Nen going on, and he came out to congratulate you and made sure nothing terrible happened. If you guys,
They're killing each other.
Oh,
yes,
acting crew.
yeah, so that's why there was no like they were gonna get convinced to kill each other. They're not real soldiers. They're all actors.
See, I knew. See, I didn't go to the. I didn't.
So that worked out great.
Wow.
You guys passed the first hunter exam and I actually get to pull my book out again finally. There were several attacks that could have happened. It could have been some battles too, but there were like 8 different ways you could have gone through this. This being not really one that I planned for, but here we are. And yeah, Prince Ted, the first examineer, has to come out and yeah. And he comes out and congratulates you on passing the first first hunter exam, and that using your acting, using your quick-wittedness, you guys got through this. And even Alice being able to take in such a motherly advice and be able to quickly decide to almost take her friend's head off to get him to turn around. Everything was perfect. It was poetry. And
but you didn't let me keep the babies.
I'm sorry, they are not real babies.
Are you going to give me babies in return?
I'm sure that hunters can adopt real easy out there. So after the lights are revealed.
No.
You see that people are kind of like patting each other's back like they would after a play, and just like, that was a lot of fun. And yep, the captain is still zonked out, and they're trying to get him out of it. And unless you release him, he's just there for an hour and saying, he's actually,
make him do something dumb like big as
you haven't told him another
I
thing,
was gonna get to be John
so he's still like,
for a second.
y'all should kill each other, and so we don't have to split the gold.
Everybody's like, wait.
And it just, dude, he won't stop. What's going on here? What did you do to him? So you got the congratulations, and he actually says, so I have noticed something in you guys. We actually talked to our friend Solcoon and Eder, and they had a confession to tell us. So,
those are the shark dudes?
we will let you know what exactly happened, and I have to apologize for the way that the judging went down on y'all's beautiful performance. It was definitely a 10. So, I'm sorry that there was a misplaced judge, and we'll let you know how that goes. We're actually rooting him out right now because Solcoon and Eder was kind enough to tell us everything.
Oh, because we helped them.
But also, since we found out what happened and how it happened, I have a favor to ask of you guys. If you could please come with me. I just want you to do a quick test. It's called a water divination test, and I just feel like it might be able to let me know a little bit more about you.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna send command to the captain to shit his pants.
What? Just, you still got it.
So,
How dare you? That's fine. That's fine. I won't make it hurt you.
You shit his pants.
why'd you go against the captain? What do you mean? How? Okay.
Because that's what he has control of, and he tricked him.
He says,
what?
could you please let him go, by the way? He shits his pants already. And you release him, and the dude's sitting there,
Like, wait.
no idea what's going on.
Why they're
And he still thinks the thing's going on. People have to explain to him that you guys already passed. That's ridiculous.
That's terrible.
So I'm just wondering, were there really still other hunters that had to take this exam, or was this all based around us? I'm confused because I'm not intelligent.
Oh yeah, there's definitely other hunters. You guys haven't seen any.
Everyone's fake.
You haven't seen
Everyone's
any
fake.
of the
Are you
people. You haven't seen any of the people from the hunter exam other
Your
than y'all.
intelligence. That's exactly what would happen. Is you would start questioning.
And like the people have been
everybody.
following me this entire time. Are you fake?
Are you fake?
Also, is the implication that our performance only got an 8, and that's why we were sent down?
Yeah, you were sent down 8 because there was someone that was actually a judge that made you go down 8. There was someone that they.
Are you saying
charged as a
you
judge.
said that it was a perfect 10? So was it rated an 8? Is what he's saying?
Yeah, it was rated an 8, so you guys went down 8.
Okay.
These guys went down this for this. And 10 would have been something else. It would have been an entirely different way to go and get out and end up at the next areas where everyone else you'll kind of see some more of the hunters. But this was kind of waiting for you at the end of the tunnel. You weren't supposed to run into Solcoon and Eder. This was supposed to be your test of performing.
Ah.
And you guys did very well. So you guys, does everyone go with them, or are you coming with them for the water divination static? Okay. So he gets you guys to sit down where it's the leaf on the water, and he's doing the test to see what exactly you guys are. And you guys aren't really too familiar of anything with Nen, but he immediately realizes that we have a manipulator. We got Ryder's a manipulator. We got Static as a manipulator, obviously, making people shit their pants.
I don't know what you're talking
We
about.
have an emitter that is Torfin, an emitter that is Alice. So, the leaf just starts moving for the manipulators, like it just starts going on its own, and the emitters,
We overflow the glass, don't we?
the color of the water changes. So the
Enhancers overflow.
okay, so you guys finally get this underlining. He wants to explain. He says, "I obviously know that you have knowledge of this, but if you guys keep working on your abilities, you actually have." I'm still lost, even with imagination. Yeah, it's really hard. I mean, we also have a board in front of us, and if you don't know Hunter D&D as well, I'm sure that's just fucking throwing it for a loop, because usually it's just elves and dwarves and stuff. So it's a lot
We're
to be
taking
thrown
it a
at.
whole
But
nother
that's why the
direction.
first 2 YouTubes are there. I was pointing you at those that like you definitely should have watched those before watching these. It would have made it way easier.
So I want to have a private conversation with Static now that I know him.
Okay.
He wants to learn how to use your abilities, don't you?
Well, first, you guys are still in front of the examiner, and he's kind of finishing what he's saying. So he gets done. You guys figure out what you are, and he says, if you continue following this, you can actually find out that you have Nin that you can control and use in this way, but you need to work on your aura. I see that you have no control. I don't think that you have any even recollection that it's there, but the fact that it's leaping out at your will at times to protect you shows that you have a long way to go and that you can really obtain some maybe really amazing powers such as mine. And he whoop, 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 brings his guitar out.
Can I ask if it's? I ask him if it's similar to Key. I want to ask if N is similar to Key.
Oh yeah, because
'cause
you're a monk.
Yeah, it is very similar to Ki. Actually, if you're able to channel your Ki, you should be able to easily find and tap into your Nin.
Oh, that's
So
that's
now
beautiful.
that they told you what it is, you're just like, oh, you mean this? And then you fix it.
Pretty much. I feel like it should be very just outside of like you're under like you know how you're just like at the tip of your tongue when you're about to think of something. That's how you are with like I get it, but like you're at the point where you can almost just instantly do it, but it's at the brim of your recollection.
And here I am, and I have no control over.
Yeah.
I can't control my little hand, dude. Every once in a while, I can like help
So-
me.
He says that the next
He just randomly steals shit. Just randomly picks up shit, and I find shit in my pockets in my bag, and I'm like, why? But people love me, so
It's like, why do I have all these gold coins in my pocket? Not that it matters, but
yeah,
why?
Hunter's dope. Yeah, this is the whole thing that it's based on. So like yeah, it's just everything's mainly reskinned. You'll end up seeing magic and everything in its own way, but it's awesome. So right now, you guys just got all your water divination, and you're gonna be able to get a chance to talk to each other real quick. You guys don't really need to rest for health wise, but as far as there is a good ways to travel, he points to these lights that are far away past the village, going down a road, and it's a casino in the distance. And he says that casino town will be your next test.
oh,
So just head that way. We don't really have food or anything here. All this is fake props. This village will be gone tomorrow. Thank you for playing our game.
and then, like everybody
I'm glad I
bows,
still
like
got
all the
stuff.
extras bow,
All
like
the
they're
extras-
really
yeah,
into
all
it.
the extras bow and they clap as you guys walk away
Dark.
and start making your way towards the next hunter exam.
Or which one of you
Did
flipping
you see
him
that
off?
coming? You look like you saw it coming.
I didn't see it coming.
So-
I forgot
so
we
when
were in a
I-
test for a minute. Like,
When
it
I
was
saw the
getting so
dead
live for
bodies
death.
at the very
Yeah.
beginning, I
There
was
was, like,
suspicious.
save the
And I was like, well,
children,
he's
you know what I
going
mean?
over there to
Yeah.
go pickpocket them. He'll check to see if they're alive. Because that's why
No,
you were
it's just
supposed
that
to
they
go
were dead.
over there.
He didn't check
And
one
instead,
pulse. He's
I
like
would-
checking
Yeah, you
pockets.
even said, oh man, are they alive or dead? And I'm like, really can't tell from this far. And then you go and check the pockets, but I'm like, all right, he's only checking pockets. That's
I know,
his
because
thing.
I see, and I assumed, I was like, he's going to go check to see if they're alive for me before he pickpockets them, because I said
They're in
that.
a pile of dead bodies. I assume they're dead.
They were just being comfortable.
Yeah, they were
lying perfectly alongside each other in ways where no one was on top of them.
Okay.
So I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Ryder and
all I really want to
Static.
all I really want to know
What's
is,
poppin', fam?
is how do you do it on people?
What's that?
Well, it's not so much doing it on people as much as doing it on an item, which then is in their possession
Oh, that sounds
and can
weird.
manipulate.
A little weird. I'm a little
Yeah.
different.
I
You
mean,
do got a little.
you haven't shown your ability, have you?
No, I haven't.
So I don't know what
For
you
help.
mean by different.
All right.
I guess it depends on your alignment.
So are we still out in the open?
No, my alignment.
Like
You mean
burning
the
buildings
alignment
and
of
stuff
Stanford,
open?
right?
Well, it's not like a ham person.
So
it's
there
like a
is there
piece
any
of
animal
light. It is
around?
like an invisible hand.
All
I,
right.
I
So I'm
feel
gonna
like it's
go
very
up to the cow
JoJo stand.
and I'm just gonna use.
Don't really,
Can you please
don't really know what.
go kick that other cow in the nut?
Okay.
What? Wait, what did you just say? What did I miss?
Mike just asked a cow to kick another cow in the nuts to explain what his manipulation is.
Real quick, what's your alignment?
Neutral.
Chaotic psycho?
Neutral good. he's not killing them.
But why would you inflict pain?
Hashtag animal
I'm
abuse.
a big guy.
Oh, I'm
secondhand?
looking at this
Just-
person.
He's like just a normal animal.
It's like telling your child to punch a puppy.
Pretty sure I think they gotta roll
Yeah.
something. 1 second, I'm checking.
Great.
Yeah, we'll do a pee break before we make it to the casino town. 100%. That sounds just
Okay.
fine.
Fire
So,
needs a people.
Are you looking for it? Because I have.
No, I got it right here. Just kidding. What is it? Where is it? What is it under?
It should be under features and traits.
Ah, there it is.
As long as you.
Oh, can you please? Here we go. So 10 plus your proficiency. What they gotta roll against. I'm gonna roll. So what's your proficiency 2 and what's your wisdom? Oh my gosh, there's a raid.
Luna just raided.
Oh, Luna, how was the Nintendo Direct thing? You get plus 0.
So,
All right.
what are you looking for? Plus 3 is my wisdom.
All right, so it's 3, 4, 5. So it would be 15, and I rolled a 5. So this cow, like, looks up at Mike as it makes the request for him to go kick the other cow in the nuts, and he walks up, turns around, and just bat kicks the other cow into the nut.
That's terrible. Why?
And then I look at Static and I go, but I can't do it on people.
The fuck, bro?
But I can't do that on people.
I'm also confused as to how you can't do it on.
Whoa, N64 and Sega are coming to Switch? Like, kind of how the Super Nintendo and everything already is? Like, just free?
Oh man, I'm buying
For what?
a Switch again. I'll tell you that right now.
Bro.
Yeah, you're gonna have a whole bunch of
Definitely
games.
buy another
So, do you have anything to help them figure out how to do that with people? Make them kick each other in the nuts?
Switch. Why is everyone pooping their pants, kicking each other in the nuts?
I really don't
like
know.
mine.
I
I'm
mean,
simple. I just teleport.
what happens when you try to do it on?
I haven't tried.
Oh my.
You can I
Fucking try.
can I
All right.
Okay.
Let me give it a try.
Okay. Let's get back to this, guys. Thank you so much for waiting. They just passed their first exam. They got told to go towards the casino town. They actually decided to take a quick rest, which is just like 15, 20 minutes of relaxing. And they all are making their way towards this town together. Mike, were you using your vehicle or no? So Mike decides instead of walking, he is relaxing, and he has actually a one wheel, which is like
It's if you're familiar with it in the real world, it's called like a big wheel or a one wheel, and it's pretty much a skateboard, but it just has one big wheel.
One wheel in the center and it's electric, so it'll
I
go for him.
And I chose that because I'm so big.
And
a
he's an
normal
8-foot
skateboard
dude
wouldn't
on
work.
this thing.
I didn't think those were electric. I thought those were.
They're electric.
Ah,
I think the direction you lean controls where the wheel's supposed to go.
If you lean back, it'll go
Okay.
reverse. You lean forward, and then it's a big tire, so it's like
I would
an
never get
all-terrain
on the
vehicle.
fucking thing.
You can go. You can
either.
go off
That
the
sounds like
road.
so you're proficient in it, but I guess go ahead and just roll an oh man.
Dexterity.
Yeah, just roll a dex. Just roll a dex period.
There it goes. I was like, it should have rolled. Ooh.
Okay, so at some point you do gracefully fall. You've done it a million times. It's nothing different for you.
Oh, it's been a while, you know. I haven't used it.
And I'm
Is
gonna
it one of those falls where you just go into a run?
he
Fall?
scrapes his knees. He's gonna take a
Aw.
D4 of
Aw.
damage.
I almost want to use like my mountain build just to be like, that
Just
didn't
oh
hurt.
no, that didn't hurt.
That didn't hurt.
It is going to be 2 damage that is going to be dealt to you.
Aw.
So you fall off as you're riding towards the casino town.
I knew it should have been like athletics or acrobatics. I had
So
a
it's a
higher
good thing you
pluses.
guys at least took a small rest, because even though the lights are bright, you see that it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger as you're going towards it. Like, it's very optical illusion-y. You thought it was going to be there sooner, but next thing you know, you guys left the night before. Morning comes, afternoon comes, and then as you're showing up at night, the lights come back on. You finally reach the casino town.
Wow.
So another full day of travel. Mike's actually the only one that really doesn't have to suffer any sort of... He's feeling a little bit more hunger and fatigue as far as you guys are drained. You guys need to eat something soon to feel a little bit better after that ridiculous traveling. But you guys got food.
I'm very, very surprised no one asked me to carry them.
No, you didn't
Now
get
that
your
we have
baby
a
back.
break,
back.
I want to know what's in
Scraping
my
my knee
wallet that
probably
I
would've-
found in my bag.
no.
I don't want
No.
Want to know what's
I
in
don't
your
want him to carry
wallet?
me.
Was
That I
gonna
found
have
in the
you
bag?
Carry me on your back.
You
but
see
they
that it's,
fell, and I was like,
uh,
yeah, I'll walk.
You see in the wallet that you found, it has a license for someone from the Philippines.
From the Philippines.
Real
Yes.
Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there any
It's
money
not
in
like
it?
those fake
No, there's no money. There's a picture of someone's daughter that looks somewhat like the person that's in the picture of the license. You can kind of recollect that it might have been one of the
Steal
people you
someone's
talked
wallet?
to.
I didn't steal it.
It might have been one of the people you
I
talked
have no
to.
control of what shows up in my bag.
Whenever you were what is it, at that one area?
Right.
One of the fakers.
Damn. It was
Get
before
that
the
back up for
faker.
you
It
guys.
was whenever
Did you
we were
rob the little old lady that was pretending
No,
to
it
be a
was
little girl?
actually from like episode 1 or no, episode 2. Last time, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing that you guys are asking about gold. Go ahead and check your gold, because when you guys show up to the casino town, your badges get noticed. And there's someone that comes up. Well, congratulations. Look at you fine hunters making it this far. Did you know that only about 150 of you made it? Man, 440. There's 440 people? That's crazy.
Nah, man, I wasn't the last one. There was more than that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's not what it says in my notebook.
Oh, well.
But you guys actually
I
made it
forgot what
before
my
a lot of
number
people.
was.
Who knows? More people are going to make it.
I know I was the last one, so you guys were either 38 or
So
30.
you see that this town has a bunch of
Oh,
different
I-
districts. And at the end of the gambling district, there is a giant roulette wheel. And he says, that roulette wheel there is where you guys need to meet up. But that isn't until tomorrow night, so you know what that means. And he hands you all 50 gold and says, this is for you guys making it this far. And just enjoy the town.
I got 50 gold now, so now
Are you
Oh,
gonna add it? to the-
I did not add it. I can add it for you guys as you're...
I added it
Please
already.
add
Oh, you can add it
mine.
again.
No, you already added it too? Charlotte, did you add it?
I did.
I can add it for you in 1 second, because you're actually going to have some things that you can do. So this is a little
stay on the
casino
remove.
town. I guess not. I guess it's a pretty huge when you guys got there, but basically you have the night to do whatever you want. So as you choose events, that's gonna pass the time. So you're only gonna be able to really see so many things before it's automatically gonna be the time for where you're supposed to be meeting up at the giant roulette wheel, which is your next exam. So you kind of just got free time, basically. So he points you towards a couple of places. There's the Fate Street, which is the street that leads towards the giant roulette wheel and Fate. And it's nothing but, it's the gambling district. So there's a bunch of casinos there that you can go and attempt to gamble in. There's also the giant roulette wheel that you can just go and wait if you want to be a weirdo. There's a huge aquarium that seems to be like one of those underground ones that you can walk under and go and check that out. That's an exhibit. It says 10 gold. There's a club district, a whole bunch of different districts, but different clubs. There's one called the Snibbity-Dibbity. There's the Shire. There's Fester's Best, and then there's the Stinking Coal. And then there's a show also playing in town. This is 50 gold if you want to see it, but it's titled The Best Show in the Universe. All right, 50 gold to go see this show, and it's featuring Drazy, Drunk Master Mex, Marianna Fonde, Brittany Beers, and the Upstreet Boys. A real badass lineup that a lot of you. Oh, I see Static over here is super excited. Okay. So you guys get to choose what you want to do.
Oh my god.
I'm kind of at awe because I'm from the mountains.
Yeah, definitely. You've
I
never
have-
seen anything like this, and even in the cities that you've been in and that you've been close to, one of them is like the place that just rejected technology. The other one is super oppressive, and people would be like,
I don't have
not
money.
allowed to do these sort of things this late at night.
Is there an herb shop?
You do see, you say an herb shop.
Or somewhere I can buy herbs?
If you're looking for herbs, you actually
I have
see that
no clue.
there are,
Plant stuff.
You're
Trying
familiar
to-
with places
no
like
plant stuff,
Like
no.
herbs. Like,
Probably gonna
herb
follow this
plant.
guy
No, the
around.
Snibbity-Dibbity
The
seems
shortest
like
one
it
in our
might
group.
have some smokable products.
oh, I'm gonna go to the Snibbity-Dibbity.
I say I'm gonna follow. I kind of like see what gambling is.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't know
gonna-
anything, so I'm following the guy who.
That one was funny.
Nice. So you're looking more towards the concert. You want to just go to the Snibbity-Dibbity in the club district, is what you're saying.
And I want some food.
And you want some food. You can
Oh,
probably,
yeah.
they can get you some food there too.
Okay.
Okay. So you say, so since you're going down that particular district, you do see that the Stinking Coal seems to be a really cheap place where it seems like you just pay X amount of gold to drink for the rest of the night. And it's actually a giant lazy river that goes around the entire city, and that you're able to go off and get off at the different districts whenever you want to.
Like in
This is
Miracle
a theme
Workers?
park,
As
and
you're
I'm
able to
like
just
drink.
so
Susan?
confused.
Yeah, it totally is the lazy Susan from Miracle Workers. So that's where you head. And we'll get to you as far as like you're actually going to be able to get something to eat and get some purchases. Where were you guys going? You were following him? He's going to the concert that's 50 gold.
I kind of want to
I'm-
make some money.
You want to go to the gamble?
Actually, yeah, me and you can go.
Yeah.
can steal stuff.
I'm
Let's
not.
do it. They're paying gold to go to the concert. Yeah.
Hey, how long is this line to get in this concert?
And they're gonna be
Just
packed.
feel
They're
as
gonna
you go
expect
up.
people to be like bumping into each other.
Yeah, you see that people are just making their way in. And they're all lined up. The person's just ripping the ticket. Some people are going down a separate line to get their ticket first, as other people are, just filing in that already have their tickets for the best show in the universe. So what was
Universe is
y'all's
a
plan?
Big place.
So my plan is to
No.
cheaply use my ability to when we get up to the ticket guy, give him 1 gold, use my and try to manipulate him to see if he'll just let us in
Okay.
without having to pay.
Well, actually, it's just me and you because he's gambling.
Daddy, can you-
Open that door, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and as Alice. This is Alice rolling. This person at the ticket we'll say that he actually gets a +4 to his wisdom, so it's a little dangerous. Let's see if he falls for it. 15 total is what it would be. I believe it's a 14. So he actually gives you a look and just simply says, "Sir, it's 50 of these. 50 more, and then it will be enough."
All right.
Take my gold.
So I'm behind him, right?
Yeah.
He told me to try it. I'm gonna try. Can you please just let us in?
Okay.
That's why you're asking about
Dude's getting just harassed with manipulation right now.
Well, I wanted to use it for something else. But luckily,
So Mike
according to
isn't.
this,
Mike's
get it
kind of learning how to do this with things other than animals. So this person's actually going to get advantage
I figured.
with this particular thing. I think Mike's was 15, so that's 15 right there. But if he didn't roll a 1, and just 1 off. So yeah, he ends up saying,
What's mine?
"What's wrong? What's no? I'm sorry. You're very polite, and I'm sorry, but you guys have to pay. This is, trust me, the show's worth it. Trust me, you're gonna love it."
There's nothing else we can do to make more money. I'm gonna pay 50 gold. I'll give him 49.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'll make sure that that's gone from you guys. Charlotte, you have someone approach you and ask you, oh, you went to the Snibbity-Dibbity, right?
Yeah.
So someone's all like, hey, welcome to the place. What can I get you to smoke, drink, eat? This is the one place to always relax.
Man, is this the type of food that's just gonna make me hungrier after I eat it?
No, we don't have nothing like that. Okay, so we do have a couple things like that. Are you just wanting a regular burger?
I want a regular burger, but I'm also interested in your other edible items and smokable
Well, let me
items.
list it down for you. Okay, so
I'm
we
just
got,
hungry, but I'm
We
cool
got
to
1
chill.
gold if you just want some beer. We got 2 gold if you need something clear. We got 5 gold if you want to roll it up. We got 10 gold if you want to, spend some time in this corner, and you can pretty much have whatever you want for the next hour.
For food, but what for food? Food like real food. Like
Food
I'm
comes
hungry.
with whatever you end up ordering. If you have, all you need is a beer, and you can have food.
Okay, so I'm gonna get me some smoke.
Okay,
We'll make it times 2.
gonna double it.
So roll it up
Yep.
and then
We'll
put it in my
pre-roll
bag,
for you.
and I will eat my food.
All right. So they let you sit there. All you got to do is double it up, 10 gold off, and you're gonna
Yes,
save
I-
it for later. Yeah. So I'm only gonna add 40. Right now I'm at the point where I
Okay.
was about to add it. You're just putting that in your bag though to save for later.
It's legal, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. I want that for later.
Sure.
Oh my gosh,
All right.
yes,
I want to
it's
eat.
legal,
Want to eat
right?
now.
Okay. So he gives you the burger and fries, and he just lets you on your own, and you're able to eat. You guys are
I've been
about
hungry
to
for
sit down and
days.
sit for
Oh, we
stand.
watched it. Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna be rolling some checks. They bumped into me. Away.
Okay. That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard of you by yourself in D&D. What sort of gambling did you want to do?
Nice.
Okay. So pretty much you will roll a D100. Unless you wanted to cheat, then you would roll your sleight of hand.
What were the
with
other-
the possibility of getting caught and whatever will happen to you in a casino for getting caught cheating.
I'll try legit.
All right. So you just go up to the dice table and roll a D100. Or actually, what do you want to bet? It's a
50 gold.
one gold ante, but you can go up to 50 gold. You can pretty much just drop what you just got handed to you if you wanted.
I'll bet.
At 5 gold, go ahead and roll your D100.
I was about to say.
Wow. Out of 100, I roll a 3.
Okay, so he just scoops it up and says, "Nice try, sir. Nice try, sir. You got to get your hand warmed up. Go ahead, roll it again."
Oh. Wow.
That's hilarious.
Roll again. 40.
42. Takes your money again. Says, gosh, you're just unlucky tonight. But don't worry. Once you start getting hot, you stay hot. Go ahead. Roll it again. Lost 10 gold so far.
I'm going to do another one. 5 gold.
All right. You want to slide a hand instead? Okay. Go ahead and slide a hand. 15. You do win it. And you get the 10 gold, so you're just down a tiny bit. Pause it right there for now. You're getting into the mojo, and he's like, "Oh, all right, you're getting into it." And he doesn't see anything shady so far. So the concert is officially starting, and you see everyone just getting riled up.
I'm gonna
First
sit
person
down.
up was Dre Z. I don't know if you heard Dre Z before, but Dre Z's the opener.
Not Upstreet Boys.
Obviously,
So
they're
Upstreet
there
Boys are the
for.
closer.
Oh.
And so is
so glad I
Brittany
didn't say
Beers. Are you kidding me?
So glad I didn't spend 50 gold on that.
Drunk
card.
Master Mex, Marianna Fonde.
So
How can you not love this lineup?
That's a beautiful
I want
lineup.
to sit and enjoy the show for the first 15 minutes, and I just want to do like a perception check to see who looks like they have the most money on them.
Okay.
Close to me, not like
Okay. What are you doing? Yeah, mostly standing, but you have to sit there if you want to sit, sort of deal.
He's going
Gonna be bumping into people.
Okay.
I rolled my I don't know what it is.
So like you come from, so you start just going through the crowd some, and someone actually stops you. Says, you just need to go right back up there. It's getting a bit crowded down here. Sorry, buddy.
Oh,
That's nice. 50 gold. Enjoy the show. It's just starting, so please don't ruin it for everybody. And he just walks away.
very confused. Is there,
Oh, so you didn't buy tickets in advance then? Then shut the fuck up and go back up there for me, or we're gonna kick your ass out. He walks away.
Oh
would you like a piece of gold?
Sure.
I was a rude asshole. Sure, I'll take a piece of gold.
no!
Okay.
You're not gonna give it to him? Oh, I thought we
Aw,
rested.
I
I
thought
thought we
you
had
had
a short
two.
rest. We short rested between then.
Oh, damn.
You
Okay.
have one.
Yeah.
just letting you know, my sitting and perception check to roll a nat 20.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, he takes the gold and he throws it and says, "Get the fuck out of here with that cheap shit."
He knows.
Who throws away a piece of gold?
And
Maybe
you
he
see him just
knows.
flash his grill.
Oh, he has a lot of money.
Crazy.
You're talking to you're talking to Drazy.
He's like telling you to shut the fuck
Of
up.
all the people, that would be the first.
What the fuck did I just miss? These guys are actually attempting to go into a concert, which is Drazy and
Yeah, read the lineup.
oh,
These
you want me to read the
bouncers are
lineup?
used to
All right,
your
so the
kind.
lineup for the concert is Drazy, Drunk Master Mex, Marianna Fonde, Spritney Beers, and the Upstreet Boys. Upstreet Boys are headlining, obviously, because they got the most cred anywhere. So they were going in there, so they had to pay 50 gold to get in there, and now they're kind of trying to like check the place out to see if they can steal from anybody while they're in there, alone in a D&D game.
Hunter. It's not.
Hunter D&D. It's yeah. So Mike, you actually do see that there's like, you know, someone with like really rich pearls on.
All right. Well, I gotta wait 15
see.
minutes, 15, 20 minutes, because I can use my thing again every short rest. So just kind of sitting here looking around, enjoying the Upstreet Boys or whoever just finished.
Okay. So no, Drunk Master Mex was next, and then you're actually about to get about like an hour into it is when Marianna Fonde is going. So. No, you have 2 of the first
That
and
sounds
1
like
of the second.
really good show.
You didn't get to use it, no. No, you didn't even get a chance to use it because he didn't even hold on to it long enough for you to attempt to.
After paying 50 to get in.
Love the copyright avoidance step. No, I totally
perception
understand,
that
Dragon.
you
I know it's
rolled.
getting real late for you. All right. So Charlotte, you already done with your meal? Did you want to stay there and just drink at this place? or-
Question: I got 2 roll-ups. Do I get 2 burgers and
I had a
fries?
really good.
They said you can eat as much as you want while you're there.
What is for
Or-
dessert?
Ooh. Okay. For dessert, you can they definitely just got your
I thought
it's kind of at a bar, so it's not the best, but they can still whip you like there's still just like whole pies in the bag.
I'm just gonna go.
Pies. They have a microwave. Can they pop me a piece
They'll
of
pop
apple
it in the
pie?
microwave. They can do that.
Can I flirt with the dude with the smooth voice when I walked in the door?
Oh yeah, you can flirt with me, girl, anytime.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'll be flirting and eating apple pie.
All
That
right,
sounds like a good way to spend a night.
awesome. Actually enjoying the night. All right. Let's get 3 more rolls for the
Yeah.
gambler and see if you want to stick here. You've only been there for about we'll go ahead and let you do 4 more rolls and say that like people have been passing around the dice and you've been waiting your turn as far as getting back into the hot seat because you were rolling not so hot at first. So like 4 more rolls and that'll be like an hour of you being there gambling so far as compared to them being at the concert where Marianna Fonde was about to go on and Charlotte's getting done with her second meal and starting to flirt and can decide if she wants to move on to another area as well because you kind of got open bar where you're just like you can stay there as long as you want right now and you haven't really
You know I love
pie,
my apple
flirt.
pie. You know I
sound
love
like
it.
Dean Winchester pie and flirting, right? Oh my god.
Charlotte is
So roll your D100 or your sleight of hand.
I'm gonna attempt. I
Okay.
want to get caught.
So you're doing another 5 right now. You were down
are by
5
yourself.
last. So if you win this one, it would put you even. If you lose one, you'll be down 10 again.
I made another Winchester remark earlier. I said I was trying to be non-Winchester.
40.
Oh, the same as last time.
All right. So he scrapes it away and says, "Oh, party pooper."
All right. Right.
All right. Try and cheat. Ooh, you got it. So you got it back. You're only down 5 again. 2 more rolls. Sleight of hand or D100.
2-1.
Okay.
But I'm gonna.
Okay.
20. At 20.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll go back down to a 5 and do a legit roll.
All right, so you're above 5 now. What is it? 2 more rolls or 1? 1 more roll. Go ahead and do 1 more roll, and you're going to do the D100 this time. And just a 5 gold bet. This will either put you down 5 or even then. So since you started, you were back down even since when you started. So you walked in with 50. You're still walking away with 50.
That's not
It's an
bad.
hour there. That's fucking gambling for you, man.
Right.
It's been you just and several times you cheated, which is pretty much gambling your life. So, so now back to where Marianna Fonde is about to
Fine,
get
dude.
ready and get on stage. What are you guys doing?
I'm looking around to see if someone close by to me is has like
You came and got
No one really cares about drinking or eating here. They got some bottled waters, but that's it.
bottled waters. All right, I want
Oh my!
to use "Can you please," and my wording is going to be "Can you please give me your bottled water and all of the money?" And
Okay, go ahead and let me get a D20 out. I'll do it under yours, and it's gonna be. They have advantage still because you're
I know.
learning how to do it to people that
that's
are.
why I asked for the water.
But they're not going to get any pluses Oh, they already got it with the first one. They wouldn't have got it with the second one, though. So they do just kind of look at you like, excuse me?
I'm just playing around. I'm really thirsty, though. I'll pay for your bottle.
I don't think that's funny, okay? Just leave me alone.
What's with these people? They're very standoffish. What is
Okay,
that? Like,
Mike
everybody
is an
there.
8-foot monster.
But everybody there just is an
I hope you enjoy the
asshole.
show.
I hope you enjoy the show. Yeah.
My dealer wasn't.
Well, the one dude was an asshole to him.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to continue to enjoy the show.
Okay.
Whatever's
I got to wait
going on at
another
their
15, 20
venue.
minutes before I can try it again.
Hey, you got a whole lot of ass.
Totally. Yeah, you can
Crazy.
scan the room and see that he's even kind of like cocky about it now. Like almost knowing which direction you'll come from, and he's definitely in eye view.
He's watching
But
me.
yeah.
Creepy.
Maybe he's part of a different mafia.
Maybe he recognizes
Maybe if
your
you walked
face.
away at first, it would have been okay. But
Hey,
Maybe you don't like a
suggestion?
bald monk.
You
You do look like
Go
a bald
change your
monk guy.
appearance.
Yeah, you are a weird, scrawny little bald
you can just
monk
change
guy.
your appearance. Look,
Just go
Just
change
be
your
him.
appearance. You do technically still have it available.
all right,
Just go change your
So
appearance.
during this
again.
fabulous,
Well, technically,
check it out.
I'm going to eat some of
I'm
my
gonna
jelly
use
tree.
I'm gonna
That's what
use
Let's
Ryder's
just
roll
ease you.
real quick, just so you guys can see what this is. But I'll go ahead and let you know what the roll is. Basically, Marianna Fonde is up, and she's like in a witch outfit and doing one of her songs and riding in front of the moon on a broom and shit, and it looks fucking magical. It looks crazy. And then she goes and lands on the broom, and she's gonna toss the broom out, kiss it, and toss it out to her fans. So I'm gonna roll a D100. The first 25% being Static, the second 25% being Ryder, and the last 50% it's just going to someone else randomly in the crowd.
Can I teleport in?
So you guys have a chance to pick up this broom
This is-
thrown by Marianna Fonde.
Can there be a 1%
Okay.
1%
Hold on.
chance
Hold
that
on.
I can there be a
Okay.
1% chance I teleport in and get it?
0% chance. It is
I want to roll an acrobatics
on
to
the.
jump for it.
Oh, it's on 5. Okay, I thought that was 50. Okay, that's you. So she throws it, and you actually see that it kind of flies to you, and you see as you snatch it that it has some tug and power to it.
Oh, man.
If you want to go, yeah, you can just ride with it right now, and the whole crowd just starts cheering, and you slowly
Oh my
end up just
God.
coming to you, and it sits
Fuck yeah.
beside you. And you now have yourself a flying broom.
Flip off again.
And he seems pretty envious, like, you know, he's just a security guard, like,
He's gonna come fight you. He's gonna come
this
fight
is
you
the
after
greatest
show.
night
You're gonna
ever.
be like, why you swing
I'm
by?
holding the broom, just being like,
And you're instantly a Marianna Fonde.
of course.
You are charmed.
oh, you know what
Is
happened? I'm charmed.
that what happened? Is her broom? Oh no, manipulation. You throw the broom and step on it. She's manipulating me. I know this trick. He about to spit out his fucking drink.
Reminds me of
Yes.
Louise
All right.
from Bob's Burgers.
Just to make
She
this
didn't like
interesting.
the one band.
So,
Britney Beers gets on, and people lose their fucking
Britney
shit.
Spears. Of
And
course.
Upstreet Boys get on there, and they have the most like amazing choreograph. You guys like for the next for the next month in the campaign, you're gonna have these songs stuck in your head, and if you're standing still and you're feeling jittery, you will like randomly do the choreograph. Like, bro, that was awesome, and you guys have a very
So
shared
there's definitely
experience.
There's definitely something like enchanted about this entire.
So you guys got that stuck in your head. You guys are doing the choreograph as you're walking out, and that's been like a full like 2.5 hour concert. You got your broom. You're like able to kind of like still figuring it out. Totally.
You can fly on the broom, and I'll ride on my thing next to it. Well, I hope you skid your knee like I
I
did.
like how he rides side
Just
saddle.
trying to do my job, he says. I'm sorry.
I like how he goes
Yeah,
straight
you are
to
sorry,
side
sorry.
saddle ride.
You're so mean.
All right.
Fuck off.
And threw a piece of gold.
You wasted a
Ooh,
piece of gold.
My God.
And then he licked his
gross.
grill at me. That was the worst part.
All right. So, it's already getting to the point where the concert was one of the longest things. So you guys can go visit one more place, but a lot of places are already shutting down for the night. It's getting close to morning. You guys got a bunch of more roles and stuff. So I got to role play what they're doing.
Am I still
You've been
chilling?
there for a while, and you've developed a relationship with this guy where he's pretty much saying, "So what are you doing after whenever I close up, huh?" Kind of telling you when he gets off.
Oh, is that free bedding for the night? Like free lodging for the night?
Totally.
I am down.
How free?
How free.
This is definitely Dean Winchester.
God damn it. Charlotte is Dean Winchester, everybody. Goes to the bar, gets pie and burgers.
And booty.
And booty. A free night to stay.
Oh man.
And so are you going to stay with the dice? Or are you going to just keep rolling?
I
Or
was
do you want to
gonna-
try to visit another place before you go?
I was gonna go find. Oh,
That's like next to the giant.
Okay. So you kind of went ahead to the club district, and you see that there is the Snibbity-Bibbity, the Shire, the Fester's Best, and the Stinky Hole.
I want to go to.
Words
Okay,
that
the Stinky
you
Hole.
didn't think were going to come out of your mouth today.
The Stinky
Fester's
Hole
Best.
says all you got to do is pay 5 gold, and you can drink and eat as much as you want, but it will be served to you as you're going down the lazy river that is the entirety of the city. So you just get in the water, they give you what you want to drink and eat, and it has like a whole plate on the thing that you're floating in, and you're just going down, and everyone's just kind of chilling and relaxing and enjoying the nights. And you see like at every quarter that there's someone like, refill, do you need anything else? Do you need anything else? And you'll just be there for the rest of the night, able to chill. And you see, pretty much get to see every part of the town. You see as you're going by that Fester's Best has a bunch of naked ladies just crawling out of it as you went going by there. What? Convince
What?
them you eat gold? I need gold to eat.
Can
They give
I?
him
He
gold.
is young, too.
Can I, as I'm floating down the lazy river, how clear of a view do I have?
It pretty much Lazy River will like give a look at every building as it's going and sneaking through the entire town. You'll be able to. So it's kind of like a cheap place for you to be like, oh, I gotta go do that later. Oh, I gotta go do that later.
So can I use my once a day teleport?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like laying on the ground.
This is a good use of Hunter powers. This is a good use.
You're like, oh, titties?
Let's say, he is young.
Only 17.
Okay.
I'm
So
there now.
you pop in there, and she's not really too shy about it at all, and just goes, it's 10 gold to stay in here with me, honey, and that's just to stay in here.
That's just to stay in here.
All right. She takes your gold and she sits you down and just starts drinking and have a conversation with you. And you don't. He's
he's
a
just
kid and he's just
smiling.
happy. He's just smiling. He's
Licking a boob.
trying to stop his nosebleed.
A conversation.
No, she is just having a
No, that's what I'm
conversation.
saying. He's having a conversation. She's talking. He's just there.
So, we'll say that that's where you end up the rest of the night, and we'll just roll a random number to see if you can kind of like talk your way into what happens this night. So you guys had a second to go somewhere. You got it all the way to the point where you know where you were staying tonight. You actually got yourself pretty much he gives you a bag of what you had, and we're gonna let you know what that does, if it relaxes you, whatever it does. It's gonna have its own effect, the herb that you got, and you can probably mix and play with it with your herbology as well, but it will have its own effect already, and we're gonna decide what that is before we play again.
All right.
So you have this item. We'll pretty much say a weird a special magical item, which is basically marijuana that you got from
It's not called that.
Yeah,
Snoop
it's all
Dogg. Shmarishmana
No, it's
from-
called Smuckers.
from Snoop Cat.
Well, it's
All right.
Smuckers from
I'm really good with
Muckers
names. Okay, I'm really.
from Loop Cat.
Oh man, I didn't even mention that you saw Cumulus while you were at the Snibbity-Dibbity. You saw all the monks while you guys were. They were
Who's
freaking
Cumulus?
out at the concert. They
Because I'm sitting there looking like one of them.
no.
Oh.
Who's
they figured-
Cumulus?
Cumulus
The guy who
was
Wow.
basically Cloud. He
Oh,
has spiky
yeah.
blonde hair and armor and a long
Right.
sword. No,
Yeah.
that was Guy and you. Two really NPC names.
You got.
You got.
They were pretty much two of the
Yeah.
hunters that you guys didn't really feel any sort of aura off of as you were hanging around since you were around longer.
They
You
were
saw
basically-
Cumulus, and as you were gambling, you actually saw the other monk, or not the other monk, the other Goliath, so the other 8-foot dude walking around. But he wasn't gambling. He was just kind of staring. He almost looked like he was a statue in the corner.
Who are the monks?
Sounds about right.
Creep.
Who were the monk's favorite act? You know what? I'm gonna roll a D100 for that. I'm gonna
Hopefully
use
it's,
your-
Marianna Fonde.
Go ahead and roll a D100 as well, and that's just gonna decide if you say we'll be appropriate and just say got lucky for the night. Okay, I
roll
wanted
one.
to break all of a sudden.
Better than last.
It is. I can't see it yet.
10.
A 10. We're gonna
I
say
talked with him for a while. I got to
that
know
you
him.
feel very lucky, and you were you hung out with her the rest of the night, and she actually felt happy. But you actually lost 10 more gold, to just be in the same room as her and hold a conversation with her,
When I got some
as
free
you just
smoke
pretty much
out of
stared
it.
at her all night.
It cost
So-
15 gold. Took like 2 bites of food from the last 15 but 10 gold.
So we had a chance to do one more thing. So I was gonna kind of get closer to the big roulette wheel thing.
They were there for Dre Z. They were the real OGs.
Oh.
They were there for Dre Z. Oh my god.
Marianna Fonde.
So what was the other
is
place you
good
wanted to go to?
music.
So I wanted to kind of just get closer to the big roulette wheel and find a place to kind of like
Okay.
rest a little bit. But on the way there, like do I pass like any kind of gambling tables, like where I could just throw something down real quick and walk away?
Oh yeah. There's pretty much anything that you can name of slots real quick.
I'll
You
go.
guys are down to 50.
I'll go to the roulette wheel, but I just want to put it on red or black. So I just
But didn't you only have like 10 gold left, or how much gold did you have left after?
10 gold.
Okay, so what do you want to put down? It's at least a 1 gold Annie. But
I'm gonna put 10 gold down.
oh, you're putting the 10 gold.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Keep
your
going for broke,
D100.
boss.
Why wouldn't it? Oh yeah, because it would be still a. But still, yeah, I'm doing red or black this time because I don't know.
Nice. I was
Oh,
rolling.
you were doing dice.
Red or black? I mean,
Black.
okay. So if you lose, then you know that he won. So
You won your money.
let's see it.
Where's
Yep, 2 dice 1. Ryder.
Dude,
Well,
my
let's
thing's
do
not
it.
stopping.
It is taking its time. 91. Gosh, it just kept rolling.
wow?
So
Haven't got over.
yeah, you won. So you lost 5 gold. You got 20 gold now.
All right.
All right.
That's it. I just want to continue on. I only
So
want one big.
you guys
payday.
already meet up at the roulette place, and you see that there are 2 people
I have 60
already
gold.
there, and they are sitting there with their arms crossed and they kind of look at you and said, "Ha, I knew you guys would make it." Like, what, those guys? Yeah, they're badass. I can tell. And it's like this one dude with black hair and this one dude with orange hair. Just like, yeah.
The guy that called the guy
No.
that called me badass. I want to like give him, or I want to say, give me a high five. I don't know.
He's pretty tall, but like not as tall as you. He's still like up to your shoulders sort
Oh,
of
he
deal.
has to jump
But
too.
yeah, he gives you a high five and he's like, I fucking did it. Man, I'm Leo. He's like, yeah, I'm Blue. We're
Leo,
brothers.
Leo and Blue.
Yeah. Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting
Dude, we had to save these people falling from a bridge to make it here. Crazy, right? And then some people popped out and we're like, they're not in danger. It was so cool.
you. Yeah, I was confused. Are you fake too?
Are my
Are
fake?
you fake?
No. And he points at his hunter badge. He's like, I was one of the first ones here. And it was number 5.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
And then Blue goes, yeah, number 6. So exciting. They seem like really good guys.
I don't trust them. I'm not
Oh.
there. I'm just saying out of game.
So
I'm like, I just point at him and go, guys. And then I'll go back to just kind of find a place to sit down and rest in front of them.
So if you guys don't remember, Leo and Blue have been said before. They're the people that actually let Cloud and a random person that really didn't have any like aura, but 2 people, including Cloud's big sword, they were put in boxes and stabbed. They were allowed to go down Tunnel 10. They were put in boxes and stabbed a bunch, and blood
they
went
lived.
everywhere. And you actually saw that there were
Oh.
blood stains everywhere.
But then they walked
But they
out.
popped out and were unscathed.
That makes sense for him to think they're fake then. Are you fake too? Because he's like,
Are you a
pretty
homunculus?
sure I saw you guys.
I just don't trust anybody after being fooled in the camp. I'm still
I bet.
questioning
No,
all
no.
of you
Like
guys.
all the lights came on, and just like no, y'all's
They
faces was
bowed. They
priceless. Like
fucking
I
bowed.
saw the wheels turning as I was telling you guys what was happening, and it was priceless. I'm just gonna let
all
you
of
know.
our faces.
Well, I was
Open
wondering,
mouth.
wait, why are people
What?
standing up out
The-
of the dead bodies?
Yeah, you hear
As
the
as I hear
speaker
the-
from the dead bodies. Hey, what's
Like,
going on
radio,
here?
score. What is
I-
going on?
So good. So this is actually getting close to the wrap up. We're gonna so we have one more little bit that's gonna be said, and we're actually real close to the end here.
What's up?
Do I
with
have
this-
a fun
what's up
night
with this
then?
You
giant
have
roulette?
an amazing night.
Awesome.
This dude gives you stuff for free and asks if you want breakfast in the morning while
Oh
he's in
my
his
god,
apron,
yes.
and gets you all
I
right.
give him my cell number and my email address. Like
This is a relationship that she has with Snoop Cat, and that's,
Oh my god, you actually met Snoop Cat.
you met
wait.
Snoop Cat, Charlotte's face.
What?
So
Yes.
Snoop Cat's got his fingers in everything, including
A-double-T
He
Snoop
was.
Cat,
He's been in
motherfucker.
everything.
No,
so I have to ask: is he really a cat?
no,
Okay.
it's not a real cat. But you have seen his video whenever him and his whole crew were turning into cats and walking around and in like their neighborhood and stuff. And
But he
then-
does he own
Anything
this
got
shop
crazy.
then?
Exactly.
The
He was there
shop
for
that I was
Crazy.
in? Did he own it?
Yeah, that he owned that shop.
What was it called again?
The Snibbity-Dibbity.
That makes more sense. Okay.
That makes more sense now. It's all coming together.
Snoop Cat's got his
There was a couple other items and stuff that I put out there. I'm glad you guys went to the concert and that you guys actually got one of the cool items. There was a couple of other things out there, which that's what I love about the randomness of D&D. But it's not gonna be
Oh,
open.
I didn't get any cool
It's not
items.
gonna. You got
I got
You don't-
smokable stuff. It's gonna
yeah, you
go
got
away.
smokables and it will like
And I
you
got a
know be
boyfriend, I
dispensable.
guess.
But and I got I got a relationship.
That's
the
the
ultimate
ultimate item, he
So,
says.
so
Oh my
the biggest
God.
thing is
Legendary
with your
item.
herbalism kit, can you make more of?
That's
so-
good. I find seeds in it and I start growing things.
You guys got
Maybe he gives me some. Jeez, you don't know.
so you guys the next morning are going to
I'll
all
be
end
his
up
plant
getting
mama.
together.
I teach him
You guys
tricks.
have the day where everyone's just being told, you know, they're rounding up all the hunters and pretty much given a head count. There is only 125 hunters that made it this far of the 440 that were originally here. And you can see them lined up. A lot of the people that I mentioned.
That past first part.
Yeah, well, it feels like we lost 25 during the
Yeah,
casino.
During the casino arc. Feels like we lost.
Well, who knows where they are?
Hey,
They were cheating.
hey, while we're just sitting here,
I was just
Can-
like,
can I
sit
so-
on
your broom?
So at least
It's
we
so
both
funny that your
noticed-
young character had a thing in the brothel where he just didn't even touch anyone, just kind of all night. And then you guys got to see the concert, and you guys got there super early, so you slowly got to see the people showing up. You got to meet Leo and Blue, and still not too sure what to think of them. It seems like they're overly friendly, but we'll see. So after the festivities and everyone getting together in the morning, you kind of see Charlotte come from a neighborhood district, which you guys didn't even come from at all. Where it's like, oh,
Neighbor-
there's not a hotel over there. What's? Oh my gosh. No, you didn't. No walk of shame. She's that's the walk of game. All right. So everyone starts gathering, and you see that as you see each other, you kind of like gather with each other. And man with blue hair and glasses, and he's looking like he's wearing like almost what a butler would wear. It's very like fluffy here.
Really?
You know, frilly. There we go.
You're out of
Frilly.
frame.
He's been out of frame the
Oh.
whole time.
Oh gosh.
He's been off.
It's very frilly. So this person comes out and reveals himself as, hello, I am Tomu, your examiner. And gosh, can you believe it? For the last exam, there was someone that tried to misjudge one of y'all. You've already been told that, but you know what? Since we had such great guys, we have him right here, and he's gonna go ahead and be nice enough to show you guys what your next exam's gonna be. Come on up here. And you see Prince Ted is walking out, this man with silver hair, and he's like in a Bond-like suit. He says, here's someone from the Crease family. It looks like they snuck their way and decided to be a judge for the last thing. For the last, exam. The gun scared me. The gun noise that he did beside me scared me. It looks like he tried to sneak in here, and he wanted to mess with the last exams. And you know what? He almost got away with it. But 2 people came up and confessed. These 4 brave souls saved them. And now we're going to see how his fate lies. So, about my exam. First, let me explain. You know, you guys are going to be able to have to fight more than just soldiers out there. There's some things you're not going to be able to talk to. This time, we're going to put you against some pretty epic beasts. But you know what? Luck's always involved in everything. Sometimes, if you just make a left, you'll miss the whole part of the party that's going to destroy you in all the traps. And that's just how luck is sometimes. So, this is what we're going to do. And he shoves the dude into a giant ball, and he sends him down the roulette wheel, and he starts spinning. And we're actually going to let Static roll the D100 to see where he lands. Basically, as long as it's not... Basically, the 0 and 100 is going to be 0 and 00, and those are the only things that are safe. And if you guys roll 0 or 00 whenever you go up, you will be safe and immediately pass the second part of the exam, because that's just how luck is sometimes. Sometimes you just miss everything, but every other number will be something different, and it will, 37, he gets dropped. When he goes into the ball, you see that like 7 part of the numbers open up and just drop him in there, and his ball kind of just like bloop, 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 just disappears into a little thin piece under him, revealing him around, and you start seeing red eyes crawl up and huge feet boom boom go towards him, and he's like, you think I'm scared? And he pulls out a machine gun and just starts Tony Montana-ing it, but then you see something snatch him from behind, and it's so far away. Charlotte, you actually see very panther-like creatures, but they don't have fur, they have more skin. Not really scaly, but like they're kind of slimy, really weird looking creatures. Everyone else you can't really, oh no, you can actually see that as well. You see in the dark some, so you can actually see that some, but everyone else, all you see is the pitch blackness of, you kind of see the figures in the heads for a second because of the flash of his gun as he's getting swiped from under, and then you see that the gun kind of goes in the air, and that's the last thing that you see as his screams come from under him.
That's what you get, motherfucker!
So, who's next?
I'll go next. Wait a second.
You actually are going to be shoved in as a team, so
Okay.
you won't have to go against this stuff as a team, and that will be to be continued.
watching.
Okay.